Funko lovers, welcome to another episode of the Funko Friends podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Funko, with my co-host, Tiva Kine.
Hi, guys.
And today on episode 80, we have the amazing, the great
FunkoFatGuy.
So let's get into it.
Oh, I was into the theme tune there. I like that. It's good.
So was I.
Right,
what's up, guys?
Hi to a few people. Nothing much.
Just enjoying a nice Saturday.
Yeah.
Weather's finally sticking to warm.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. It's been pretty decent here too. It's like in the 70s ish here. It's not bad.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Depending on who you ask. I don't like it.
It's like the 70s, 65, 70 here for us, I think. Okay, so let's
I would
invite
say
a
minus
few
5.
people in the chat. Let's do, we got Chase's Kingdom, we got TFG1, Mike, we got Anthony Plays with us.
Simon Crook.
Keith Redfield,
He's poppin'. Real Brother 32.
Real Brother 32.
PJ. So Blessed Pops.
Welcome, guys. Good
Welcome.
to see you all.
All right. How did you come up with your YouTube name?
Well, that's an easy one. I'm a rotund gentleman. I'm a bigger fella. I collect pops, plenty of them. You can kind of see them in the background. There's a ton of them. They're all over the place. And that's it. I mean, it's just it seemed like it flows, you know. It flows. And I'm just that. It's just combining things about me, I guess.
Why not boy?
That's what I said. I was like, isn't his name Funko Fat Boy? He's like,
It's
no,
close.
Guy.
I don't know. I just went with what I thought sounded better.
Right.
Maybe that would have worked. That is good. That is good. And maybe the people at Big Boy would have been a little upset with me. I don't want to mess with the Big Boy. So I'm just gonna go with me. I'm a guy. I'm just a normal ass guy. So I'm gonna stick to the guy for now.
Yeah,
You never know.
good.
Rebranding in the future. You never know.
We also got Jetman80 Pops.
And what does he say?
He says, Jake, what are you drinking? Peeps Pepsi?
Oh my God.
We're going to ask you about that later, but...
No. And I never will again. I never will again. No, I just got a lame-ass decaf coffee, so...
Hey, nothing wrong with that, except for the decaf part.
Yeah, I don't do caffeine, so...
Well, that's good.
I'm one of those kind of weird people that kind of took myself off caffeine after many years of retail where I needed it. So now I'm not in retail, so I don't need it anymore. I'm good. I can figure it out.
No, honestly, that's good for you, because you don't want to be one of those people like, I need my coffee in the morning.
Oh, I was. Yeah. Coffee, Red Bull, Monster, like all that. Yeah, I worked overnights. My first retail job was overnight shifts, so I was addicted to Red Bull like you couldn't believe.
Right.
Okay. I have kind of an off-the-cuff question, though. Is that your real hair, or is that a wig?
That's real. It's all
That's
real. Yeah, it's all real.
You got very unique hair.
If I could take it off, I would. I mean, I could shave it off, but I'm not gonna do that.
No, but it's very nice. It's very healthy and shiny and
Puffy.
It's big. It grows out this way instead of down this way. So at some point it'll drop, because I've done it before. Old pictures of me are out there where like I never did it on the YouTube, so maybe they're not. But for the people that know me, like in real life, like it was down to like here at some point. Like it was all the way down. But right now it's just kind of up. It just goes. It's like an afro.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's how your hair grows, right?
Yeah.
Same with his beard. If he lets his beard grow too long, it'll just start going out.
This is where mine ends. This is it. I get this goatee and then I'm done. It won't go any further.
Oh, okay.
Just want to say hi to Umpty Scratch and John Kavanagh. Welcome.
Upty and
Umpty?
hi, John. Daddy-law.
We got Mike in the chat too, and trust me, he's telling me to shave it off, and trust me, it's coming. It's eventually.
What, shave off the goatee or
No, the hair. The goatee
hair.
needs to stay to hide my double chins.
Oh, okay. No, but I like your hair. It's very unique. it looks that good. I thought it was like a wig because wigs are perfect, right?
Yeah,
So
I prefer it this way, looks wise. But sometimes it just gets too much. In the summer months, it is the worst.
Oh yeah.
It is the worst, and I go through so much shampoo. Like it's just, it's the worst. You understand.
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
What made you want to create a YouTube channel?
Boredom. Just like I feel like everybody else. It was like kind of the beginning of the pandemic. Actually, yeah, because I think I've been doing about 2 years, so I guess a little into the pandemic. I started just kind of saying like, I'm getting all these boxes in the mail. I might as well do something with them because like I don't know if this is a question later, but I'm just gonna skip ahead, I guess. I have over 2,800 Funko Pops, so
oh my gosh.
I was just getting so much stuff in the mail that like I was like, I might as well show this stuff off as opposed to just enjoying it for myself. I feel like I have enough of a personality to do this whole thing. So I just decided, a couple of years ago, a little over 2 years now, I think, that I'll just try it, and then just kind of developed into what it is today, with Fabio in the background sometimes, and the glasses, and everything.
Developed your own little thing. I love that.
You got to stand out because everybody, like, so every Funko YouTuber is doing the same thing. I mean, and I am too. I'm doing the exact same thing as everybody else. So you got to kind of stand out from the rest, or try to at least make people want to watch you as opposed to maybe other people.
Right.
That's right.
Oh, thank you, Bees. We got a super chat.
Oh, Bees. Wait, I want to take a picture of this too.
Super sticker. Yeah. Thank you again.
Cool sticker. Oh, that's the sticker thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cute. So how do you just get to keep them, or?
No, that's not. You don't keep the sticker. The sticker is the sticker.
I know, but I got to keep it because I just took a picture of it.
Yeah.
So.
Like an NFT.
Yeah. Thank you, Bees.
What YouTube channels do you like and look up to or get inspiration from?
So, I'll be honest. I'm in the Funko world so much that I don't watch a whole ton.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll watch some here and there. But like when I first started, like before I had my own channel, I feel like that's kind of ruined me. Like that's kind of ruined it for me. So I used to watch, and I still do. Like I still watch Pop and Duo. They were like my people. Like when I first started, that I was watching mostly them. Slapshot Pops, couple other people like that. But really now, I sometimes I'll watch them if I like catch them in my feed or whatever. But I don't seek, and this sounds bad, I don't seek anybody out anymore. I'm like, it's too in my world. I'm in the world too. I don't want to like start like thinking, oh, I need to do what they're doing. Like I just want to do my own thing and kind of just be my own person.
Right.
But I do like seeing big boxes and grails and stuff open, so I will like blast through some things to get to the good stuff sometimes. Honestly, I just it's just so much now. I have too much of my own stuff to deal with that I don't even want to watch Funko stuff on here.
No, but it doesn't have to just be Funko. Was there other channels?
Yeah, anything other than Funko that you watch that you enjoy?
I watch random stuff. I mean, just whatever. This is weird, but ever since the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, I've been watching a lot of law stuff. So like,
cool.
I watch some of that every now and then. I play D&D as well on Fridays. So, Dungeons and Dragons for those who don't know. So I watch some stuff on that as well, like Critical Role with Matt Mercer and all them. And, other than that, I mean, it's just mostly podcasts that I listen to, and that's really it.
Okay,
that's cool.
I just want to say hi to Dangerous Jobblers. Welcome, my friend.
Hi, Dangerous Jobblers. I do watch a lot of podcasts too. Well, not really. Like I'm gonna have more time. I'm gonna notice because I'm going into my placement next week, so I'm not doing theory for school anymore. So it's just you go to work and then you come home and like you leave your work at work, sort of thing. So I'll have time after work to get back into watching stuff on YouTube. But
yeah, I just do quality control, so I'm at a desk all day, so like I just have it like in my ear. Like I've gotten a weird habit now of listening to it on 1.5 speed. I don't know why. I've been doing that with all my podcasts, all my YouTube videos, literally everything. I don't know why. It's just I feel like I need to pack more things in, and I don't know. It's a weird thing I've been doing.
What if you have a quick talker? Then what? Then it's gonna be like.
Then it's gonna be tough, and I need some closed captioning.
Okay.
Mike, yeah, I watch True Crime TV too. We love that.
Oh, True Crime TV. Ah, yes.
Yeah, we
Mike,
love
totally same thing here
Right.
on this side over here.
I used to play when I was younger and way too young for this game probably. I used to play like a point and click CSI game on the computer. Like when I was probably way too young, and it was disgusting. Like I shouldn't have been playing that at all. You know how gross CSI and those law shows get.
Yeah.
So like no, I shouldn't have been playing that at a young age. But this is a good game.
Yeah, they let you see all blood and guts and.
Oh yeah, and I was a good CSI guy. All right.
Oh, you. That's cool.
What makes your channel unique and special in your eyes? What do you bring to the table?
Technically nothing. I mean, if we're being honest, I do the same thing. I kind of said it earlier. I do the same thing everybody else does. I have just started the food reviews, which is not obviously a new thing, but I'm kind of just doing both. I'm trying to kind of bring the fat guy part of the thing into it.
Yeah.
Do the food reviews, do the unboxings, all that. My look, I guess. I mean, I look like this. This is an interesting look, I guess.
Right.
That's it. Honestly, I really have nothing else to add to that.
I see two things. Definitely your humor, because we were watching a few just to get an idea. And I was laughing a lot. I was like, okay, this guy's funny. But also with the promotion video that he did, right?
Yeah.
That night, it was blowing up overnight. Like, and he said, it's the hat. It's the hat. It has to be the hat.
It has to be the hat.
Yeah, it must have
It's
been.
almost the 700.
Oh, it's almost.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know what it was, but you have something about your personality for sure.
You beat.
Send those 700 my way. I'll take them.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you've beaten most of the bigger names we've had on this channel. It's crazy.
It's got to be the hat.
You're doing something right, yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm loud. I feel like that brings a lot to the table. I'm loud and I'm honest. In my videos, I try to be as honest as possible. If I think something's BS, I'm gonna tell you. Like I'm gonna be as honest as possible. If I get a terrible box, I'm gonna call them out.
Right.
Even though that means I'm not gonna get sponsored by anybody ever. Listen, Mystery Grail, get your shit together.
So we're gonna jump out of YouTube questions and jump right into Funko questions.
Yeah.
So what was your first Funko Pop ever collected?
It's been so long. I started collecting in like 2014, 2015-ish on the cusp. So I can more tell you the first like lines I started collecting just because I know that a little bit more. Fallout was the first one of the first ones, and then Game of Thrones.
Oh, wow.
Game of Thrones has always been my number one. And Fallout was just I was playing a lot of Fallout at the time. But Game of Thrones has always been like my number one.
Right.
Oh, because he just said Fallout.
Not Fall Guys. Fallout.
No, Fallout. Yeah.
Fallout.
Post-apocalyptic game.
I think that Fall Guys would be a cool thing to have as a Funko because they're just
Eventually
so cute.
they'll do it.
I hope so because they're cute.
I don't know if it would work. I mean, it could. They have cold, dead eyes, so it might work.
There's not much. They don't have much to their face, right? So,
That's true. It might work, but they would just kind of look like minions.
True.
They would be the same. They could just use the same molds.
That's true.
How did you get into Funko collecting?
Kind of random. I wish I got in earlier. And I feel like everybody says that.
Yeah.
Because I would have so many better things. I mean, I have a lot of great stuff, a lot of stuff that I got back then that's just ridiculous grails now, like Beavis and Butthead and stuff like that. Like 2015 was a good time for it, but if I got in 2010, I'd be rolling it. It'd be great.
Rolling in the dough?
Pretty much, yeah, because I have started selling a little bit here and there. So, yeah. I mean, I'd be making some money right now for sure. Yeah. But honestly, I was super against it for a while. Like up until like 2014, 2015, when I was like, no, maybe I'll buy one or two, or that 2 or 3 turned into 27 million or whatever.
Yeah.
So I didn't like the look of them at first, but then it started to grow on me. I don't know, those cold dead eyes just started to get into my soul. And then I was like, yeah, sure, I'll buy one, whatever. and it's just downhill from there, or uphill depending on how you
downhill.
It's definitely down. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to say thank you to the Luau for a $5 donation.
Oh, the
super
Luau.
chat.
Luau.
Thank you so much.
What a guest.
Yes, he's very
he's had me on a couple times. I appreciate him for having me. He has absolutely no reason to do that. I mean, thank you, Luau, for having me on as much as you have.
It's fun having the Luau. He's always a good time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's a heck of a guy. And you get a care package when you're on his show. Oh, it's the best.
I just want to say hi to Sharon, Pops and Plants.
What up,
Thank
Sharon?
you for stopping in. She's tending to her garden.
Oh, I'll be doing that soon too, Sharon. I'll be joining you from over here in Canada, but doing the same thing.
So least and highest valued pop. I don't know why I said it like that.
It's okay.
Most and least valued Funko Pop in your collection, if you know.
If you know, yeah.
Least I don't know right now. Least I don't know. Most I do know. Hold on, I have it.
Oh, nice.
Right now, let me turn my brightness down so it's not super glare. That's my most right now.
Oh, sick.
Oh, you have it right near you too.
Yeah. I keep the good stuff next to me.
Okay.
That's my most right now. My least, who knows? I have so many that I don't even.
What's the sticker? I did. What's the sticker on that?
2013, 2014, 2013. San Diego Comic-Con, 480 pieces.
Okay, I never seen that sticker before, so I was curious.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con that year actually had a lot of different stickers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, I got more.
All right.
I just need to get them off the pile and hope nothing falls. So this was also 2013 San Diego Comic-Con, and obviously it's orange.
Oh wow, yeah.
So this was and Game of Thrones. I mean, this ties it all back to this is my holy grail of all holy grails because it's Game of Thrones. It's the best Game of Thrones pop you can have.
Cool.
So this is orange, obviously. I think there was a blue one as well, and then there's this green one, all indicating different piece counts and stuff like that. I think it was 520, 480, and 1080.
Would you get that one signed if you had the opportunity?
No.
No.
I don't think so. It's a good question because I'm sure we'll talk about it, but I am super into the signed pops now. I wouldn't get that particular one signed, and I have actually a very anti-Grail signed pop thing, which is weird. Not completely. Like, if that's all you got and that's all the only pop they have or whatever, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got Rorschach from Watchmen signed last year because it's the only pop he's got. And he was there. I was like, okay, whatever, fine. I can't pull that one out. It's buried. But I got that one signed because it's the only one he had. But that's like a $200-something pop. So I mean, if we want to get if we want to talk PPG, I think that's number 2 or 3 on the list. I think that's 1,300 now. The signed one. Which is crazy. Because only one is sold and it was 1,300. I don't know. That's how PPG works.
Yep.
But
Gotcha.
no, probably not. I do already have Sean Bean's autograph on Boromir. So it's not like super. I would like to get it on a Ned Stark, but I feel like to me it adds more value to a more common pop than it would to something like Headless Ned.
Right.
Because Headless Ned is already so limited that people are going to pay up a little bit for it, but the difference is going to be so different that it's going to be worth more getting it on like the common as opposed to something like that where that's already impossible to find. Yeah, that's how I feel about getting like Grail signed and stuff like that. Like I said, I'll do it. I mean, I'm getting, I think it's like a $80 pop now, Lydia from Beetlejuice from Box Lunch. I'm getting that one signed just because there's only 2 Lydias and Winona Ryder is doing a signing, so I need one of them signed. But so like, and that's not a technical, like that's way different than $1,000 Grail like Ned Stark, but it's a hit or miss. If it's the only option, sure. If there's a lesser pop I could get signed, I'd prefer that.
Right.
Because I'm paying for the autograph. I don't care about the pop really. As long as it looks good, I'm paying for the autograph. I don't I don't really care what pop it's on.
No, I like your method to your madness. It makes sense.
It's all, yeah, I mean, it's crazy up here.
No, I love that.
For me, my pet peeve is the signatures on the front. I don't like that. You're supposed to show off the pops. I like it on the side, you know?
That's kind of another reason when I have signed pops, I generally, if it's a pop I actually like, I will have both. I'll have a signed and an unsigned. Because like I said, I'm paying for the autograph. That's what I want. Right. That is basically, to me, just a canvas to get that. Right. As opposed to, I just think it's more interesting to me than like an 8x10 or something like that. Right. So I do try to have one of each if it's like something I care about. Obviously, whatever, who cares? But like I got Blue Box, it's buried, but Blue Box Jar Jar Binks signed last year too. That's obviously a grail. I don't have another one of those, but it was my first ever pop I got signed in person. So I mean, it's special to me, and it's signed kind of on the bottom, like kind of on the bottom half, so you can still kind of see like the top part of the window. And I've tried to get that done more often than not if I have the option. But sometimes if you're sending stuff out, or if you're just buying stuff off of wherever, eBay, $7 pop, all
get what you get.
You get what you get, and that's why I don't really care about that. Just because I'm buying that autograph, I'm not buying the pop that it's attached to, basically.
Fair enough.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so So Blast Pops wants to go a little further with that and say quotes or no quotes with the autographs.
Good question.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Depends. I don't care. I mean, I don't care one way or another. I prefer character names over quotes.
Okay.
So like Jar Jar, he has Jar Jar Binks on there under his signature. Great. I love that. That's way better to me than any kind of quote. Inscriptions are pretty cool. Like I got Danny Lloyd, who was Danny Torrance from The Shining. And he wrote Red Rum on it. Like that's cool. I'm cool with that. Yeah, like stuff. I like smaller stuff. I don't like when a box is like completely covered with a quote. And I have those too. Yeah. But like I don't prefer it. So if I do get a quote, like I did with Tobin Bell, Jigsaw, for those who don't know.
Thank you.
Tobin Bell, he was Jigsaw. So I got him signed on Billy because it's the only thing that exists for Saw. And I had him put the quote on the side. Yeah. Like if I'm gonna do that, I'll do that. Like signature on the front, it says Tobin Bell Jigsaw on the front, and then quote on the side. So I prefer that. If I'm getting a quote, that I want on the side.
Right.
Because I don't want that covering the whole thing.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that
if you're gonna do a quote on the side, whatever quote, just write as much as you want. Just do it on the side. I do like that.
Yeah, exactly. It just looks better that way to me.
Me too.
Funko Pop you'd like to see made that they haven't made yet. Hey, sleeping.
There's a lot.
Oh, Sleeping Collectibles. Hi there.
What up? There's a lot. There's like random properties from like my childhood or whatever that I don't understand how they haven't made them, because they've made everything else like around it, like adjacent to it. Like Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron, stuff like that. Ed, and Eddie would be a great line. I would love everything from that. That'd be great. Give me a plank pop. That's what I want. But I feel like those would be kind of top of my list. Just stuff that like nostalgia stuff like that. And then stuff that no one would even know. I'm the only one who likes random stuff. So there's like anime stuff that no one's ever heard of and stuff like that. So
I'm with you on that. I like random stuff too. I've even gotten Funkos just because I like the look of it. Like there's
but Stallion. You have no clue what that's from, but it's a unicorn.
And it's from a video game, not Alice in Wonderland or something like that.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Yep. Originally from Borderlands 2, which is actually one of my favorite games of all time. So you have good taste.
So I'm like, but Stallion, gotta have it. What's this from? But maybe I should play the game.
I have a headless butt Stallion somewhere. I don't know where it is.
A headless one?
Yeah, the head fell off. I don't know where it is. I have both, but I have a headless one as well.
So yeah, I have stuff that I just like because it looks cool too.
Oh yeah. I mean, you don't end up with 2,800 pops by not doing that.
Yeah,
I have plenty of stuff that I like. That like I just bought the Great Gazoo from the Flintstones,
Oh,
I don't have any other Flintstones pops. I have no other ones. But I was like, oh, it glows. Cool. It's green.
Yeah,
I like it.
need that. Gotta have it.
And with the NFT ones that just came out, I wanted to get that one before it possibly goes up because of the hype there. But I mean, who knows? It's cool. The glow's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is collecting a hobby or addiction at this point?
Yes, both. Yeah, it's kind of. I have some problems.
That's a problem.
Got some issues. Yeah, it's kind of both. I don't know when to. I don't know when enough is enough. That's why I've trying been kind of selling things here and there. I have a Mercari store that I mess around with a little bit. I do a lot of. The problem is I do a lot of mystery boxes lately, or not. I guess less lately, but I do a fair amount of them, and I try to sell things from them, but stuff doesn't move that quick all the time. So it's kind of an addiction, but I try to keep it somewhat contained a little bit. Not really.
Kind of, sort of. Hi, I'm Jake, and I'm a Funko Pop collector.
Yeah, I should be going to meetings probably, but I'll just live in. It's like I should be going to therapy, but like I'm not. I'm just kind of taking it as it is.
No, those meetings, I could see people getting together just to be like, I have an addiction to Funko Pop collecting, and I could see those things ending up being trading spots.
Probably,
you really want that one? I got this one.
We're all enablers. Yeah, it'd be bad.
What line of Funko Pop is your favorite?
My favorite would probably be Game of Thrones. But to just be different, I'm gonna say my biggest. Which would be My Hero Academia, the anime. Just because I'm mostly complete on that one. Obviously, they've released so many. Yeah. There's so many of those, and they're all ridiculous and super detailed. That's why I like it. Most of them are incredibly detailed. All those anime pops are pretty detailed. Just because anime is just like, it's super detailed in generally. But yeah, I would say My Hero is one of my top collections just because I love the show. I just have most of the things. I have most of the pops now. There's some I won't get, like the 10-inch, don't care. And then they just released like the new moment ones where like I don't have room for that. Like I don't have room for that. I want them eventually. They're cool. I like them, but I'll wait until they're like $15 on clearance or something. Because no one's buying them, I don't think. So I don't know. It's just one of those things where there's plenty I want that I just do not get because of just space.
Right.
Yeah, that's how we did it too.
I got to be a little more conservative now.
Yep, for sure.
I just want to say hi to Mad Hatter Pops and
hi there, Mad Hatter and Kenneth Bird. Hey there, guys.
Thank you for coming in.
Good to see you.
What was your first chase, if you can remember?
I do. I was weird. I was thinking about this like yesterday. Because it was before I was even really collecting. So I think it was like 2013, 2014 maybe. Before I really had started getting into it. I walked into a hot topic. Because I'm a younger person. I'm going around just hanging out. I hang out at malls. That's what young people do. Not anymore. I miss malls. Malls were cool.
Malls were cool back then.
But yeah, me and my buddies or whatever, we're at like a hot topic or whatever, and just sitting there, like this is when you could actually find good stuff in the wild. Can't do that anymore. Just sitting there was Batman, 01 Batman chase, right there. I don't have it anymore. Long gone.
Yeah,
that was before I was collecting anything, so I sold that thing. But for way too little money. Looking back at it now. But yeah, it was just sitting there. Like I think it was metallic. I don't even remember what the chase was on that one. But it was just sitting there on like with the rest of the Batman. I was like, oh, guess I'll buy that. That's different. That's cool. I didn't know what it meant. I had no clue. But I looked at how much it was worth. I was like, I will buy that. Yes. Yes, I will. But yeah, so it was Batman. It was the original Batman.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many Funko chases do you have at this point?
I don't know. I have a lot. At one point, when I first started, started calling myself the Chase Whisperer because I felt like every video I was pulling, like I would do chase roulettes all the time. Yeah. So every video I was pulling a chase. Like if I bought two things, if I bought one and one, just two, just to try and pull a chase, I was pulling that chase almost every time. So it just got real. I was like, I guess I'm the Chase Whisperer. I made stickers and everything. They were great stickers, by the way. I don't have any more. I'm sad. I need to make more. But it's gotten worse. Trust me, it's gotten way worse. But it still happens every now and then. And when it does, it's exciting. Even pulling it's so much easier to pull a chase now, obviously. But even when it does, I'm like, oh yeah, all right, this is great. And if it's anime, I'm like, I'm about to make some money.
Yeah.
Favorite store to shop for Funkos, or do you prefer online shopping?
So I live in New Hampshire, in the middle of nowhere. So I don't really go out. And it's like a 45-minute drive anywhere I want to go, pretty much.
Oh god.
Really?
Depending, I mean, for good places like Hot Topic, Box Lunch, like all that shit. So I could go to a GameStop, but like, the GameStop stinks. I worked there. I can say that. So I just do all my shopping pretty much online. It's so much easier. The only risk really is that it'll come in damaged because of UPS or USPS doing whatever they do, just playing kickball with it. But it's a little more risky, but I wouldn't have the collection I have if it weren't for online retailers like that. Like, I don't have a specific one either. I do I'll shop wherever. If you got something I want, I will buy from you. That's just how it is. I'm on Mercari all the time, just searching, just looking for stuff. I've bought plenty of things on there, and I sell on there too. So anywhere really. I'm not a single store kind of guy.
Have you found a lot of your boxes that come in are in good condition?
He's a store slut.
He's a store slut.
I'm a sticker slut too.
Me too.
I'd say more often than not. I've obviously had some bad experiences with boxes coming in damaged. Who hasn't? And then there have been some that just
what happened?
I don't even know. There's I think it's coming out Wednesday. I have a mystery box coming out, and that thing was destroyed. That thing was destroyed. Everything on the inside, it was double box, so it was great. Like, it was fine. Everything inside was great. But the outside box was destroyed. I could not believe it, how bad it was. You'll see Wednesday coming up.
Okay, we'll look after that.
Hit or miss. Really, more often than not, I would say good. But I've definitely had some experiences where it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Because didn't we just see, I'm not going to say the person's name, but we saw someone post a picture, and I was like, what? Like, someone must have thrown it against the wall, but maybe stepped on it.
It was a signed anime pop, and it was crushed like a compactor would crush something. It looked like a compactor.
My heart went out to the guy.
And the person didn't get insurance for it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
wow. What can I do about it? I was like, I don't think you can do much, right?
Yeah.
You don't get insurance.
I mean, sometimes you can. I mean, you can still open a claim, see if you can get anything out of it, but that's kind of why I don't mean to keep talking about Mercari, but that's kind of why I like Mercari, because if something does show up damaged or whatever, you can figure that out pretty easily. So that's good. Other than that, it's so hit or miss. Sometimes they decide to be jackasses about it. I don't know why, but they just decide to throw I get that they're not doing it on purpose. Most people, some people are probably doing it on purpose, but most people are doing it on purpose. So it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. I'll figure it out. If I can return it, great, and get it something new, cool. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say that it's never happened on anything big. It could have. I don't remember, but I'm not going to say that out loud, because if it does, it'll start.
Okay. So Mike has a question. Well, actually more kind of a joke, I think.
Oh, boy, here we go.
What do you call a store magnum machine incorporated?
It's about my company, my family company. I assume he's talking about. I don't know where he's getting that information. A little creepy, Mike. I don't know. I didn't make the company. I work there.
Okay.
I have no clue.
I also like the other comment Mike made. It says, us old people walk in the mall, so old people hang out at the mall too. You know what? That is so true at our mall. Like, it's just old people doing the rounds, like they do their exercise or whatever, and they just run. They kind of walk quickly throughout the mall, but you see them, going round and round and round. So yeah, I guess it's an old person's place too.
Right.
Hey, I mean, if I had a mall closer, I'd probably go. I'd probably still go. I like it there. They got a bunch of stores. I only have to go one place. It's great.
Yeah, for sure.
What is your favorite grail that you have?
Headless Ned. I showed it off earlier, so I'm not going to dig him back
Yeah,
up. But,
yeah.
definitely Headless Ned. That is my holy grail of all time. It took however many years, I don't know, 7 years to get it. Because I got it last year, or either last year or the year before. I don't remember. I think it was last year.
Okay.
And I got it from my buddy Jay, Unboxing Treasures. He was selling his whole collection, and I knew he had that, so I was pretty much like, Jay, listen, let me give you like a down payment on this thing, so it can guarantee that it's in my collection at some point.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gave him a hefty sum because it's an expensive pop. So I gave him a good amount to like hold it for me, kind of. I would pay him off like monthly, or weekly. I don't even remember, bi-weekly. I don't remember how I did it.
But continuously anyway.
Yeah, I would just pay him off until I paid him off, and I got it. I mean, I appreciate him for that because that is number one, and that was the peak of my collecting experience, and now I don't know what to do. Now I'm lost. I'm listless. I have no clue what to even. I just kind of buy everything now because I have no goal.
I just want to say hi to Arcade Pop.
Arcade.
What up, Arcade?
Arcade in the chat.
What is a chase that you would like to see made that they haven't made yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I like this question.
I don't know. There's so many that. Anytime, this is a generic ass answer, but it's what I got. Anytime they make something glow, I'm happy. Because I feel like that's one you can kind of get away with for anything. You can make anything glow, and I'd be like, yeah, good job. Other than, like, I don't like when they make random things flocked that shouldn't be.
Yes.
Or metallic is dumb. I hate those. Blacklight, hit or miss. So anything glow. Like, if they made, I don't even, like, I'm looking at them. So Jar Jar Binks glow, I'd be like, yes, give me that.
Okay.
I want to glow Jar Jar. That's what I want. I do think they should start implementing, like, kind of finishes like that, like flocked, glow, stuff like that into the NFTs too. I know they haven't yet. They haven't done anything like that, or 2-packs. Like, they should do something different. I love the NFTs. I don't know if we're going to talk about it at all, but I love those. It's the only thing that interests me right now as far as collecting goes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't like it. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't like the way it's done, I guess, but
Yeah.
I like the product when it happens, whenever I get it, which I haven't really yet, because I'm fairly new to that game.
Gotcha.
So I like what they're doing, but I don't like how they're doing it, I guess. But I understand it. They make so much money. People are like, oh, it's going to go away. People are going to get burned out. When? When is that going to happen?
Yeah.
Because it's been well over a couple of years now, I think.
I don't think
and
so.
People are still hot about this stuff, and still, I think there's only been 2 sets that haven't sold out, and it's just because they made so many packs at the time. House of the Dragon being the most recent example. But if you look at those packs now, the fact that they didn't sell out on launch, you can't get a premium pack for under $100.
Yeah.
So, like, the hype is still there, and the Grail for House of the Dragon is almost a $500 pop, and it's not even out yet. So, like, it's crazy what some of those things can do.
Right.
Milky must know all about that.
That's
right?
so funny you say NFTs. Our next question is, what's your favorite line of NFTs?
Oh, okay. Well, they did do a Game of Thrones line, so that by default is number 1 for me. House of the Dragon, default number 2. So I'll go different answer. I don't have one in mind. I really should have thought that. So those 2, I guess. I don't. I do like the Nickelodeon ones that they've done. Unfortunately, I missed the first one, but I do have Ember right here. I did get Ember. But I just love that they do the royalty with the Freddy. I'm not a Freddy collector, but this is kind of like low-key turned me into one because I've gotten pretty much every royalty from, I don't know, Sid and Marty Krofft up, I think. Or no, Retro Toys royalty up. So I love them. I don't know. I'm just waiting. The new one, I don't know if you guys have seen the new one yet. The Dark Knight trilogy is gonna be be hot. It's gonna be a hot one.
Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
Batman.
I saw it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw a little.
Yeah, it's gonna be no Joker though, which is interesting, and it's because there's 100% gonna be a second set.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
100%.
Okay.
No doubt.
My favorite line was the Iron Maiden. I missed out on that one.
Me too. I forgot about it till you mentioned it. So I have a couple of them, but I do not have the Grail. I feel like I would like that one a little bit more if there was more to it. I think there was just not enough. Maybe they could have done one more like redeemable or something. But those were great, and that was super early. That was like the third set ever.
Yeah.
So I definitely missed that one as well. But it's a nice set despite being tiny. They're all nice. I mean, that's what I like about the NFTs. They really hasn't been a super miss. Some of the DC ones have been meh. The Teen Titans one is mostly good, but some of the redeemables are kind of whatever. Slade is good. The robot is good. The royalty is good. But every set is going to have a miss. At least one or two, I'd say, just because some of them have so many. But yeah, the Game of Thrones and the House of the Dragon, I think those were all good, but I would have rather them been new characters as opposed to, for Game of Thrones specifically, they were all characters that already existed. There are so many characters in that show that you could have done something, at least one like random character that no one's heard of. That would have been cool, but I still enjoy it. That was one of the first ones I went hard on, like for sure. Just like, go ahead.
I'm waiting for the day where they drop anime NFTs.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cry.
If
they do MHA ones, I am in trouble. I'm in danger. And there's so many characters they can do that they haven't done yet, and I would go for all of them.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced any yet, but we have a good friend of ours giving me a My Little Pony NFT.
Yeah, your first NFT.
Yes. And I'm actually in the middle of selling my collection, but he gave it to before I decided to.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun to see what it looks like. I've never experienced it yet, so it'd be interesting.
The cool thing about them, and this is what they stand out so differently from every other pop box, pretty much. Yeah, well, because they're black boxes.
Yeah.
So they're black boxes with like metallic finish all over them, and they look premium. Like they look like a premium item, and they are, because every single one of these is numbered. That's why I like them. As far as like if you look at pop collecting from an investment standpoint, that's why I mean, I obviously do it for fun of it, and I just love doing it. But you have to also look at it from the money side of it too. Right. Just down the road, you never know what's going to happen. I need to buy a house, so
yeah. There you go, right? Yeah.
So I just love these from a collector standpoint, because this feels like in Funko now, it's the only thing worth collecting, because they're all numbered, they're all special, they're unique. Everything else, to me, Funko has turned into a toy company. They're no longer a collectibles company, except for the NFTs. The NFTs still feel like they have a certain collectability to them, and some of the con pops, but even those are hit or miss at this point. But the NFTs still feel premium to me, and that's why I've gotten so hard into these NFTs lately.
Okay. Oh, I got an extensive understanding of NFTs. Now I'm like even more excited to see what this looks like. It's a totally.
Do you remember which one?
He showed it. It was a purple horse. So
I don't remember either.
Luna Moon, might be Luna. I'm not sure, but I'm just excited because I like My Little Pony, and I missed out on that one. And he's like, "Oh, done. It's yours."
The good thing about that set too is if you end up wanting the rest of them, that is one of the more affordable sets, just because it wasn't super popular. It wasn't like a super big license. So you could pick most of those up, including the Grail, for like $100 or under.
What are you trying to do to me? I'm trying to sell my set, not get more and more.
I'm an enabler.
No, but I'll see once I see the first one, and you said it was better, like on the lower
You're
end.
gonna love it. Yeah, you're going to love it, and then you're gonna be like, well, I want the rest.
Yeah, like I can do things that are a little bit more on the cheaper side, but like I'm kind of in saving mode right now.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, for sure. I should be, but I'm not.
All right.
Hold on, we got Mark in the house.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Mark.
Do you collect sodas? Before I ask this question. No. Okay.
I tried, and I failed. I was like, no, I can't be doing this.
You don't like them?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't super dislike them. I just am not a fan. I don't need something else to collect. I already have plenty. As you can see on this pile, I have Handmade by Robots. Like, I got random video games. Like, I got it. So I don't need more stuff to collect. So that I did start, like, at the beginning, I bought a few here and there. It's not my thing. I mean, you'd think it would be because I love gambling and stuff like that. So like, oh wow, cool, great. I stopped myself with that one, so I could focus more on the stuff I actually like more.
Yeah, fair enough. I get that.
So our last Funko question is, what was the best thing you've pulled out of a mystery box?
I do have an answer because it happened last Christmas time area. Not Christmas on the day, but a week before it, I think. It was a great Christmas gift. So, Chalice Collectibles, everyone's heard of them. They're a company that sells pops, whatever. They do mystery boxes every now and then. Never really tell you how many boxes are there, but they do show top hits, whatever. $50 box, 3 pops. Seems fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
That's just a fun thing for content. Fine. So I bought, I think, 2. I opened the first one, nothing special, whatever. I opened the second one. The last pop I pulled out was a $700 San Diego Comic-Con 2013 Bloody Predator. So,
oh my
God. The big hits are in there. They're in there. People. I know people are like, oh, they're not really in there. They're in there. I'm living proof that they're in there. And same thing, actually, Pop and Duo just had a Chalice box. Same thing, pretty much. 3-pop box, and they pulled like a $1,300 Grail out of there.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's possible. It's really difficult to do, but it is possible.
Okay, so
so it was Bloody Predator.
That's so cool, though.
Yeah. I was stunned. Everyone was asleep in my house. It was like a quiet. It was quiet. It was like midnight or something. And I was like, I'm bored. I need to know what's in this box because who knows? Clearly, it was pretty good. So I'm glad I opened it, but I couldn't like scream or anything.
Yeah, I would have a hard time not screaming. That's a really cool. Like you probably were opening the first box and you're like, ugh. Okay.
Right, I was like, this stinks. This is terrible.
It sucks or whatever. Then
I don't even think I posted the video for the first box.
Oh no!
Oh,
no.
Okay.
I mean, it was not fun. Like there was nothing cool. I didn't keep anything. Sometimes I'll post the shitty boxes. I don't because I need to. Because I need stuff. I don't know if I have it anymore.
You should though, like especially with that because the first box was crap according to you. And so you should have and then build it up so then you can be like, when you do get to the big pop, people are like,
true.
Holy crap, you know what I mean? If you pulled something amazing, it would have been cool to build.
I might have released it. I don't even remember. Like it's all a blend. It all blends together. The other thing, the cool thing about Chalice, people are up in arms. I love when people get mad about Funko stuff. It makes my life so much better. Just because I'm an asshole. So people are all mad at Chalice for putting these PR stickers. Have you guys heard about this?
Yeah.
The pre-release stickers on their pops. I love it. I love this. I'm a sticker slut. We talked about it earlier. Yeah. I'm a slut for that kind of stuff. So another sticker on the box, cool, great. It adds collectability, and that is what I want to see in this hobby now because it doesn't exist. Like I said, beyond the NFTs, doesn't exist. I want to see collectability brought back to this hobby, and I'm actually very happy that they're doing that.
So that it's uniquely yours, is what you're saying.
Uniquely for the company.
Yeah, it's the company is so far. Maybe other companies will follow suit, but they're putting a pre-release sticker, kind of like Hot Topic used to do. I don't know if you guys have any of the little red sticker Hot Topic pre-release stickers, but
no, right?
So Hot Topic would sometimes get pops first, and then they would put their own red pre-release sticker on them. Now Chalice for their pre-orders are going to be doing that as well, kind of. But they're going to do their Chalice sticker and then a little PR sticker pre-release on there as well until the pre-order. Like once the pre-orders are done, those stickers will no longer be on there. So,
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
see,
cool.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
understand.
it adds a whole new level of collectability to it, kind of like with some of those Hot Topic pre-release stickers go for stupid money. Like it's so dumb. But I'm all about it.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're gonna move out of Funkos and we're gonna jump into food and drinks. You want to take over?
Yeah, I can do it.
I'm also a professional in that department.
Okay. Okay, so how do you do that to the pen every time?
Oh, So Blessed says I must love the Chalice. I mean the Cheshire Cat 3 sticker. I do. I don't have one, but I do love it.
Oh, okay.
All the stickers.
Okay, was there one sticker that you'd actually like to have that you don't have that you've been trying to get for a while?
There's a lot of stickers. Like if you look on PPG or just even eBay, like if you look up any exclusive for anything, you'll find random overseas stickers that are just like the coolest one I have personally is Toxin. It was a Walgreens exclusive here. And mine has a Russia Comic Con 2020 sticker or something. And like on the bottom has a Russian custom sticker. So like it's super cool. There's always new stickers that I'm trying to find. And when I do see one, I'm like, well, I need that. That's like I've never seen that before. I don't have it with me, but I just got Fiona and Cake from Adventure Time. It's a 2-pack. It's an HMV exclusive. They've done a couple here and there, but they're so hard to come by in the States because I think it's like a European retailer or something.
Okay.
That it's just I love that kind of stuff. Like I love unique items. It's really a me thing. Like I'm the only one who cares, really.
No, I absolutely care too. I just like now that you mentioned it, I'm like I do like getting the really cool, unique stickers. Like we see some that our friends give to us, and I'm like, we don't have that here. That's cool.
Like even the Underground Collectibles sticker, like that nobody likes. I'm like, I kind of like it just because it's different from the ones we have over here. Like anything that's different, I just like different. Like I like unique, I like different, and I want all of it.
I have a pet peeve of the special edition stickers. I don't like those. I like the classic stickers.
I like the new one a little more. It's still not good, but but the old ones are bad. They're fully bad.
They're very ununique and kind of
they're so generic. That's why I actually prefer, even though they're worth less for whatever reason. Pop collectors are dumb. We're all dumb. The underground, like I said, the underground sticker, I'd prefer that over the special edition. Like, it just looks better. And there's other retailers that get random stickers that I'll buy those if I can find them. There was one, I don't remember the name of the company, but some My Hero Academia exclusive here was like Chalice or something. I don't know. It was one of those companies, but it was a sticker I've only seen every now and then. Like I haven't bought it yet, but it's on my Mercari watch list, and I'm like, should I do it? I don't know, because people do charge a premium for that kind of stuff. Like the Russia Comic Con sticker, I did not. I paid up for that thing.
Okay.
So
good to know.
Some people don't know.
Okay.
Do you have our sticker, Toys R Us?
Yes, I have a few. I actually just ordered like a couple days ago a Toys R Us exclusive. I got X-23 from the X-Men, which was a Toys R Us exclusive. I'm trying to get a lot of those blue box X-Men pops because they're going to be in the MCU eventually, and those are going to be worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think.
That's amazing. Okay.
But yes, that was Toys R Us.
Okay. Just going to say hi to Baby Ice. She's in the chat. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, so we're going to remind you we're just getting into food and drink now. Okay. Okay, so first question. What is the worst food or drink you have ever tried? So we got a couple examples. You tried Pepsi Peeps and Dr. Pepper Peeps, I think.
Yep.
I thought,
were they the worst, or is there even something?
No, they weren't. But I would say one of the worst things I have tried was for one of the food reviews. But it was Lay's Wagyu beef potato chips. Those tasted like, those tasted like, this is going to be gross. like wet dog food, kind of like that's what I'd imagine that would taste like.
I know what the smell is, so I can kind of
meaty sadness. And it was the review's up. I mean, people can go watch it, but Peeps Pepsi was pretty bad. It tasted like unsalted Play-Doh. And I feel like every kid is eating Play-Doh, you know. I mean, big dumb kids.
For kids, it might be awesome. That like
I ate Play-Doh as a kid. Look at me, I turned out all right.
But you didn't like it. Not when that's an adult. You're like, no thanks.
No, right now I wouldn't. I don't think. I hope not. I wouldn't be like, oh, Play-Doh, great. But Peeps Pepsi, if you want the sensation, just little bubbles and then little Play-Doh flavor, then go for Peeps Pepsi. I don't think you can find it right now anymore, but maybe next April.
Ew. Okay, and then the Dr. Pepper Peeps. I can see someone so blessed says, I have Dr. Pepper freeze-dried Peeps. Not too bad.
It's gross. I just thinking about anything freeze-dried hurts my teeth. Like I see people eat that stuff all the time, and I'm like, ouch, that looks like it hurts. It's just sugar puffed up into craziness.
We've seen that too in that one store.
Yeah.
I love clearly this is a body built by candy, but the Peeps I can't do. I've never liked Peeps. There's too much. I like regular marshmallows; they're fine. Yeah, like in a s'more or whatever. But Peeps are gross. And if you add Dr. Pepper, which I do not like anyway, then no, thank you. I'm also not. I don't do caffeine. I don't do soda really either. So even then, no thanks on the Dr. Pepper Peeps.
I used to love Dr. Pepper growing up, but I don't know. I can't drink it now. I just don't like it like I used to as a kid.
We were a big Mountain Dew and Pepsi household here.
Okay.
And none of us drink soda anymore. Like none of my family.
Okay.
It's just a choice, I guess. I mean, every now and then I'll have like a diet soda or whatever for some kind of flavor in my life. Other than that, though, it's just I decided, nah, I'm good. All set. Yeah. It started giving me headaches and stuff. The sugar.
Yeah, it's not good for you. That's a good thing that it's not.
Granted, diet soda is not good either, but I barely drink that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay. What would be a delicious food or drink concoction you would create?
So this isn't innovative or anything. But when I was on a camping trip, not really a camping trip, we were at like cabins or whatever with a couple of or a lot of my buddies, like a lot of us were there. I may or may not have partaken in a little bit of recreational activity, so to say.
Okay. Yeah.
Allegedly. And I went into the kitchen. It's probably like 10 or 11 at night at this point. And I make a bagel, right? And this is, like I said, super not innovative, but I'm high as shit. So like, whatever, I don't care. Allegedly. So I go into the kitchen whenever I make a bagel. I put some cream cheese on it, totally normal. And then I just put some shredded cheese and some bacon bits on there. It's super easy, super simple. It's so bad for you. And I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever made. So I gave it to my buddy. I'm like, hey, try that. Best thing he's ever had. He was also high as shit, allegedly. So like, it's just, sometimes it's the simple things.
I like that. That concoction's not bad at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cheese. It's all cheese and bacon. It's all breakfast items. You're good.
Yeah. Cream cheese, a shredded cheese, and bacon bits.
It's great. Yeah. On an everything bagel, by the way. Very important.
Everything bagel.
The best kind.
It is the best kind. I thought you were going to say something like I put cream cheese on and then I got really nut crazy and put fluffernutter on top.
Okay. Now you're talking. I'm listening. No, but I have had, what is it, cream cheese and jelly? Have you guys ever done that together? Like
I've seen it, but no.
I've done that. Like when I was young, I used to do that a lot. I haven't done it as an adult. Might have to give it a shot again. But cream cheese and like jelly on toast, like in a sandwich or whatever, delicious. Perfect. Fantastic. It has to be strawberry jelly or raspberry though.
Yes. Okay.
Like though, do you guys have I don't even know. It's Canada. It's wacky world up there. Do you guys have like toaster strudels or anything of the sort?
Yeah.
Okay. They used to do. Yeah. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do a cream cheese and strawberry jam or whatever toaster strudel, and that was peak. Like that was peak fat guy shit. That was so good.
I don't remember because toaster. It's been so long, and that little.
I haven't had one in a while either. I want one. I'm gonna go get one tomorrow.
No, I feel no, but back in the day, me and my sister, we get the toaster strudels, and then you get the whole row of icing or something like that, and we'd always put 2 on one, and then like later on, you'd have one toaster strudel with no icing.
Oh man, yeah. They should have. You know what? If they were smart, they know people are either eating those in the morning when they don't know what the hell they're doing, or eating those high as shit. They should have put like 2 extra packets in there at least, and just like gotten that out of the way. Just like, here you go. It's better to have extra frosting than not enough.
I know, right? What are they doing over there? Okay, what would be a cool flavor if Funko sodas were a real drink? Because you drank soda out of one of the actual Funko sodas. So.
I did, and I promised I would. I said if you send a soda in your like a Funko soda in your package, I'll shoot out of it. I did.
So what would be a cool flavor though?
Well, that one tasted like vinyl and sadness, so that would be pretty good. Tears would be a good flavor. Tears of the Collectors would be a good flavor. Be a little salty. Man, I don't know. Actually good. I feel like they make everything. Like that's the thing. I feel like if you want a soda that if you think of something, you can find it. I think you can find it. But like I don't even know. I got nothing. Honestly, I wish I had a good answer, but I feel like they how about sea salt ice cream like they have in Kingdom Hearts?
Sea salt
how about
ice
that?
cream.
That's the Tears of the Collectors right there.
There we go, yeah.
Hey, down under collecting.
Hey there, Down Under Collecting. And you're
Speaking
right.
of Wacky World.
If we thought about it, it's out there. We've seen it in stores. We've seen peanut punch like drink. Like I guess I've never tried it because I'm too grossed out by it, but I'm sure it tastes like.
Is that a nut soda?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's like people who put peanuts in their Coke.
Oh,
wow.
I'm not about it. I'm not about it.
No, that's too much.
I'll try anything once though. Like,
but yeah, you're right.
I'm kind of one of those people who like, I'll try. If it's weird, like I'll give it a go because you never know. I mean, it could be delightful. I don't think peanut soda would be delightful. Nor is Coke and peanuts. But I haven't tried it, so I haven't tried it. I don't know. I might love it
too.
Bacon soda is disgusting, and I love bacon. But
wait,
bacon soda, bacon flavored anything, bacon scented anything, disgusting.
No, absolutely.
And I love bacon, so just cook bacon in my house.
That's bacon, yeah. I got you. That's funny. Mark. He's like, you're all making me hungry. We just were talking about peanuts and soda and stuff.
Hey, go put some peanuts in your Coke.
Okay. Last question. What is the most delicious meal you've ever made? Do you got a little bit of a chef background, or at least?
No, I cook. Like I like cooking.
Yeah.
I'm more of a baker though. I'm a baker.
Really?
Yeah. I love stuff like that. I do everything from scratch, or most things at least. Cake, I feel like you don't need to. That's just everything that's in the box is good. You find. I'm a trifle guy, like in a dish, like one of those dishes you layer stuff. I'm a trifle guy.
I've seen.
I'll send you guys pictures after this. It's fantastic. There's a lot. There's a lot. Strawberry shortcake trifle I like to do.
Oh, wow.
My favorite thing though I've ever done was white chocolate blueberry cookies. Those things were ridiculous. And it's so simple. It's just like a chocolate chip cookie base, but instead with white chocolate and blueberries. And my God, those things.
White chocolate and blueberries go well together.
They do. Those things were ridiculous. Yeah, I'll send you some pictures so you guys can see it live. I want the live reactions.
You totally don't look like a baker whatsoever.
I can see it.
Yeah. I buck the trend, you know.
So
I love it. I mean, it's my favorite thing to do as far as like if we want to talk about hobbies other than this, than like that. I love to bake for my friends and like cook and all that. Definitely more of a baker than a cooker for sure.
No, but that's what I was just saying. I was just saying you have the patience because with baking, you gotta be very strategic with your measurements and everything. It's not like cooking.
It's difficult to do.
Yeah,
it can be.
Yeah. So that is pretty cool.
Maybe I don't have the pictures anymore. I thought I did. Oh.
This is out of nowhere questions.
Oh, okay.
We got some out of nowhere questions too.
I am listening. I'm just looking.
I know
for
you are.
pictures.
I got you.
So this is the question I kind of wanted to know. What did you think about the ending of Schitt's Creek?
Yeah. We were talking about that earlier.
You think they should have made it longer?
No, I thought it ended actually pretty. I haven't seen it in a while, so I might be a little hazy. I think I did a video about like the whole set or something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was wondering why this got brought up. I was like, did I do something with this? I remember it now. I thought it ended pretty properly, but like it's one of those shows that probably could have gotten a couple more seasons out of it, and it's just. But I'm not sad it ended. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of one of those things where it did have a final stop point, like that worked.
Yeah.
If they did like a one-off, if they did like a movie or something, I wouldn't be mad. You know, it's kind of like Community. I don't know if you guys have seen Community.
Community.
Same thing. I mean, 6 seasons in a movie, and they're finally getting their movie. So
yeah.
So hopefully we get something cool there. I'm sure they will.
Are you planning to complete this the Schitt's Creek set?
I have it complete.
You have it complete?
I think so. Most of it was in that video, but I think they've had like 3 or 4 things after that. I've gotten all those since, and have assigned Moira as well.
Oh wow!
Don't know where.
They have a lot of con ones. They're very expensive.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier today.
The con one. Do they?
They have a lot of con ones. You look it up there. There's like a good 5 to 6 con ones, I believe.
I have them. I'd imagine, but I don't even remember because I know I've bought them all since. So I know there's a Target con one, but I don't. And then there's one of her in like a bird's nest or something. I think those are the con ones. Yeah. I don't have the con stickers of those. Probably. I don't even know anymore.
So, last question till trivia. So, what is your favorite Pokemon?
That's a loaded question. That's tough. I love Gengar. Gengar's my first favorite ever.
Oh wow, you guys can bond over that.
Yeah. I loves me some Gengar. But as I you got a Gengar? Nice.
Voodoo doll Gengar.
But if we're talking little weird guys. I love this little guy right here. This is Shuckle.
I know Shuckle.
This is Shuckle.
Doesn't have a evolve form. He's kind of.
It doesn't yet. I wish he did. I wish he had. This is all we get. This little man here.
Bidoof, yes.
Bidoof is the god. He's the god.
The Canadian.
So I do actually have a tattoo planned for a Pokemon.
Okay.
Not one of my favorite. Not either of the 2 that we just talked about. It's actually Voltorb. So Voltorb is literally just a ball. Like he's
I was just say why that one in particular.
Voltorb I play the games because I'm a giant man child. Yeah. Voltorb was the first shiny I ever encountered on my own. Like the first shiny I ever found naturally on my own, not through trades, nothing. So I do plan on getting a shiny Voltorb at some point.
That's a good reason.
Other than that, though, he's not like he's become one of my favorites because of that. But other than that, like I'm completely random. I like a lot, and there's over 1,000 now, so there's so many I like. But definitely Gengar and Shuckle are my top guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
I found the picture I was looking for finally.
Oh, you did
on your Instagram.
A blue ball on your leg.
But you a photo.
Yeah, I finally found the one I was looking for, the strawberry shortcake one.
Okay, let's take a look.
That's my most visually appealing.
Oh wow!
Oh, that looks good.
It's very nice.
I have so many of those. Like those are my favorite just to throw together because they're easy. I do generally. Yeah, there it is. I do generally. I make my own whipped cream. I usually don't make the cake. Wow. Yeah, I usually don't make the cake because, like I said, cake is whatever. Like you can get that out of a box and it's basically the same as what you're going to do from scratch. But the whipped cream I always make myself because Cool Whip is terrible. So I just make my own, and it's just so much better.
Oh, of course, I don't mind Cool Whip, but if you can make it
it's
yourself,
fine. Like if I need to be quick about it, I'll use it. But 9 out of 10 times I'll make my own.
Homemade is always better, but
every time.
I got
every
you.
time.
Okay, so now we're gonna test your skills.
Ooh, I got something for you too.
Okay, well, first Pokemon.
You first.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so we were lucky enough to find easy questions, medium questions, and
And then
hard.
really hard, yeah.
So, okay, so let's start. What type of element is Squirtle?
What type of element? Water.
Yes.
Correct.
Beautiful.
Ding.
Ding. Where's Simon?
Moderator.
I was about to think too much about it, be like, is this a trick question?
Yeah, I know. I was like that too when I first started looking. Okay. What type of Pokemon are mainly yellow? What's
Electric.
their element?
Is that?
Electric.
I think that's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Yes. Ding.
I'm like, there are a lot.
What type of element is Sunkern?
Grass.
Yes. Beautiful.
I love Sunkern. Sunkern's a cute little guy.
He's cool too, right? Yeah.
Hey, Sharon.
Hello, Sharon. Sharon's back.
He's back.
Back again.
A moonstone turns Jigglypuff into what?
Wigglytuff.
Wigglytuff. That's right.
This is just proving how little I talk to women. It's awesome.
Thank you, Simon.
No, I
He's
love
doing her
Pokemon
dings.
too. Oh, he's doing the dings. Okay. What are you gonna do when he gets it wrong? How are you gonna do? How are you gonna do that?
Just an E and a bunch of R's.
Okay. What type of element is Grumpig?
Ooh, psychic, I think.
Yes.
Correct.
Beautiful.
That was the
Okay.
first one, though, that I was like, I'm not 100% sure about this.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I had to think about that too. How many
Jigglypuff
orbs
is
are
right.
there in total?
One more time.
How many orbs are there in total?
How many orbs? How many?
Orbs, yep.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I
Like-
did not either, but you said it was a full question.
Like, how many elemental types? Is that kind of... I don't know what that means. I don't think I know what that means.
Can you explain it or no?
I think it's orbs. I think there's orbs in Pokemon, the game. I think there's a certain amount of orbs.
Is this Dragon Ball? I don't...
No.
I'll pass on that. I don't know.
Take a guess. 1 to 10. Take a good guess. Come on.
9.
Switch that 9. What's the upside
Six.
down 9? Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I still I'm confused.
I
by it.
believe that it's a thing. I'm sure there's been
It is.
so many things
It is.
in Pokemon that I believe it's a thing. But yeah, that one's
Just
left
don't
my
know
brain,
what.
whatever it is.
Yep. Rattata is what kind of Pokemon type?
Normal.
Nope.
Dark?
Nope.
Then I have no clue.
Of the rat guy. Can you picture him?
Rattata was normal at some point.
Ding! There you go.
Oh, what? I said that was the first thing I said.
Yeah. Oh, I heard dark. I didn't hear.
Oh, I said normal and I was told no.
Oh, babe,
Oh,
he's normal.
I was like, wait a minute, what changed?
No, he's normal.
I think Raticate might be dark.
Maybe Well,
that's a low end Raticate.
oh, okay. What does Spearow evolve into?
Ooh, Fearow, and he makes the worst noise ever
Fearow.
made.
Ding, ding! You get an extra point for that.
Hey, Killer.
Oh, Killa! Hey there. Nice to see you. Okay, Team Aqua are found in which region?
Oh man,
Yeah, it's getting repped up.
yeah. Team Aqua, god damn it. That's always been the one thing I've been really bad at. Is remembering the area. Like I know the names, I just don't know which one is which. Sinnoh?
Not Sinnoh.
I know. So Team Aqua was obviously Kyogre, Groudon,
Yeah.
and all that.
Starts with an H.
Hoenn.
Hoenn.
Yeah.
Yes. Smeargle is what type of Pokemon?
I
The
love
guy with the peak brush.
He's normal as well, but he can mimic like every other move.
Right?
His only move is mimic.
Isn't he's
Actually, it's
Snoopy,
paint.
right?
It's like paint or something.
He reminds me of the Snoopy. Yeah, and
A little
remember
bit.
We were taking the pictures, and he would show his face while you're taking
Yeah.
pictures of
in
all the
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon
Yep.
Go, yeah.
Yeah,
I want a
love
shiny one. The shiny one's one of my favorite like shinies in general. It's just red. I don't know why, but I
Yeah.
like it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, now we're gonna move into medium
Air pop.
hard questions.
Oh boy.
Air pop control.
I'm about to
Hey there.
expose myself as a fake fan.
No, you're doing really well, actually. Okay. Which of Brock's brothers now runs the Pewter City Gym?
Does he have a name? I don't even. Jesus. The younger one. I don't know.
Starts with an F.
I don't think he knows.
No, I don't know that one at all.
Forrest.
Forrest. Okay.
That's his name, Forrest.
I believe you. I'll take your word for it.
The only time I've ever heard the name Forrest, like as a name, is Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
This is the second time, Forrest. Okay. Which of the professors has a junior and a senior?
Oh man, I stink at this.
No, you're doing good.
I'm trying to think now.
They get difficult. Yeah,
they do. Yeah. Man. My questions are not easy either. Trust me.
Oh crap!
Oh, God.
I only have 2 though. Like I have way less. I'm gonna say birch. Just throwing one out.
No, it's juniper.
Juniper. Okay.
Yes.
I don't even remember which one juniper was.
Me neither. It's
Yeah.
okay.
There's so many. Like that's the biggest problem with Pokemon. Is there's so much lore. Like it's just all gone from my head. Unless it's 151, I'm out.
Hey, Dead Zone.
Oh,
What up,
Dead Zone, you came in to say hi and join us today.
Dead Zone Citizen.
lost
That's the
right
mystery
there.
box I'm opening up on Wednesday. Hot pink mystery
Oh,
box.
his-
Daddy.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Good homie.
Last time I pulled from him, I got a Hulk Hogan signed autograph.
Yeah, you were
Nice.
a happy kid for that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, that's a great one to have. That was one of my first autographs. Not that you asked, but fun fact. That was one of my first autographs.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay. What evolves into Arbok?
What evolves into Arbok? Ekans.
Yeah.
Seconds. And you know
Snake
the cool
and Cobra.
Yeah, double hit today. Because he just told me that today. You know that's Cobra backwards, right? Arbok and Ekans is Snake backwards. I was like, no way. That's pretty cool.
I love this. There was just some simplicity with those first 151 that I love. Obviously, they've ramped it up a lot. But those 151 will always have a special place in my heart just because that's where obviously I started. And well, that's where I guess everyone started. But whoever is familiar with them started with those. So
Yeah.
I got you. What was the title of the first Pokemon film? Very simple.
Pokemon 2000.
No.
Nope.
Very simple.
Pokemon the first movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pokemon 2000 I think was after. That was the one with Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Okay. What is Ash's surname or last name?
Ketchum.
Ketchum. Yes.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. Okay, now we're going into hard questions.
Nice.
It says that some of them are okay. This one you'll probably get right away.
Oh, thank you, Dead Zone.
Oh.
You liked my Aussie shirt.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a cool shirt. Okay. Drowsy is what type of Pokemon?
Psychic.
Yes, very good.
Dang.
Ding.
I left.
Yeah, Simon left. Okay. What Pokedex number is Pikachu?
Ooh.
I didn't know.
24.
Wow, really close.
Holy
Was
crap.
it 20? Is it 26?
No.
It's 20 something. I know it's in the 20s. I don't 21.
No, you said 24. You said 26. What the hell's wrong with-
25. Yeah, right in the middle. 25.
25. There you go.
I knew it was in the 20s. I did know it was in the 20s.
I thought it'd be like one
I'm
or
happy I'm
two.
that close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. 494 all the way up to 649 is what Pokemon generation?
Oh, Jesus.
Right? I was like,
5.
Probably blanked on this. I can't help you.
Wait, what? Wait, one more time, the numbers?
You got it right.
Oh, was it 5? Okay.
Yeah,
I was trying to do math
You
in my
said
head, and
five.
Okay, he said
Yeah.
I
there is-
failed math, so I'm not good at it.
Oh, there's
that's
Ding.
good.
He's in.
there. Ding. Okay, Simon. Which region, does the Team Flare call home?
I don't even remember them.
Which region does Team Flare call home? Yeah. Starts with a K.
I don't remember any to start with K. Kanto. No, they weren't Team Flare.
No.
Kanto's the only one that starts with a K that I remember.
Okay.
So I passed.
It was good, but no. It was Kilos.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. I'm like, what? I just know it was Kilos. Okay. Togepi, which is Baby Icy's favorite, I think, or one of her favorites.
It is.
Classic.
Is a fairy from what generation?
2, but was supposed to be in 1.
Yes. Very good. Oh my god.
Because Togepi was in the anime for the first one.
Good job.
You did really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Super fan.
Are we done? Is that it?
That's it for
All
the
right.
trivia. Now
All right, your turn.
Hold on, let him.
Wait.
It's okay.
Oh,
He
there's
can
more.
do his.
Yeah, we have a few more. And
Okay,
then
go for it.
At the end, we have
you want to?
your
Okay.
questions.
Gotcha. I only have 2, so I don't have a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Tills.
Okay. So, Tills, hey there. Nice to see
What
you.
up?
Okay, so you want him to wait till the end?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go into rando questions. So now you don't have to think at all.
So no thinking.
Well, I gotta think more, probably.
Actually, there's some creative questions, but okay. What is a hidden talent of yours?
Well, I guess the baking was a little.
Yeah, the baking threw me off.
Yeah, that was
Because
definitely-
I've talked about it probably on other streams or whatever, but I don't really talk about it much. I guess I send pictures around every now and then, but I guess that would be. I'm not really super talented otherwise, so I'll take that. It's the baking for sure.
Baking. Have you ever done any baking like on your channel or anything like that? Like step 1 to make it the strawberry.
No, but I have thought about it. There's been some thought. It's a lot of work. I
know.
It's a lot of work to do, and I'm already so focused on doing it that having it filmed and like all that, I probably won't do it. But I have thought about it.
Because I've done that too on my channel. I did stuffed mushrooms. I think I did a cake. It's hard because you got to stop and then like get going or whatever.
Get all the different angles. Get everything ready.
So I kind of stopped doing it because it was just taking up a whole night to do or a whole day.
It's a lot, and then you got to put it all together, like make it make sense. Yeah, it's a lot. I can imagine.
The editing, oh my god! It took me 3 hours to edit her videos.
To help me edit.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I believe
before
it.
I knew anything about editing, but
I still know nothing about editing.
You learn as you go. I mean, having a YouTube channel.
I just do. I put an intro. I put an outro. I cut out awful things I possibly say. Who knows?
Yeah, I got you.
Then I send it. It's gone.
And there you go. Okay. If you won the lottery tomorrow, what's the first thing you would buy?
Super sweet mansion.
Super sweet mansion?
House. Yeah, I need a house. That's what I need. So that's number 1. And then I'd say number 2. Me and my buddies that I do a podcast for wrestling actually.
You do?
That it's mostly a comedy podcast, but it's called the Still Real After Party, and we do that. I've been doing that for like 5 years or so.
The Still Real?
Still Real, yeah, Still Real After Party.
I already have it. I subscribed to it.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Perfect.
I've been doing my research a little bit on you.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about that.
That's right there.
Oh,
yeah.
That's why you didn't say anything to me earlier. Okay.
So I somehow got into it early. My bad.
Yeah. No, it was on her.
It's on me. It's on me.
But yeah, I mean, we also have this. We have like in WWE 2K23 now. We have like our own little fake fantasy wrestling promotion.
Yeah.
And the first thing I would probably do is build a ring and have everyone come out for real in like a middle of a field. Have everyone come out for real and actually like do one of those episodes in real life. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool. I thought you were gonna say I would work on having my own little podcast studio or something.
That too, but I'm gonna go hard first. I just won the lottery. I'm gonna go crazy first, then I'll work on the practical shit later. And then, but then I just gotta do the ridiculous stuff first, then do the practical stuff later.
Okay, I got you. But you definitely be working on your kitchen too, right? So you can have all your baking equipment you could ever imagine.
Definitely. For sure.
Maybe even start your own little baking business.
Well, I mean, if I won the lottery at that point, I might just start paying someone to do it.
No, I think you should always keep your
Yeah.
your individual talent.
Definitely. I would prefer to do it myself.
Simon says Johnny throwing D under the bus.
Yeah, I know. He does that a lot, so I just accept it. Such a jerk. Okay. What snack is always on your desk or fridge that you can't live without?
I am a whore for Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Oh my god!
Loves me some Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Wait, you like those?
I love those.
Oh,
I thought you said they don't like you.
They don't like me, but I love them.
no, they don't like anybody. They don't like me. Flamin' Hot Cheetos and sweet and spicy chili Doritos. Those are like peak snack for me. Those are generally around me, and they shouldn't be. I really shouldn't have them around, but they're around and they're gone quickly.
Okay. No, I was gonna say, and have you heard of those? They start with a T. What is it? Those spirally.
Oh, Takis.
Takis.
I hate those.
Have you tried those?
Less good. Less good. I'm not a big lime guy, and they got like a lime twang to them, so I'm not big into those. They're fine. I mean, they're all right. But I'm not a huge fan. I'll eat them. I'll eat most
I feel like
things.
they're over seasoned sometimes.
That's what you said. You said there's way too much. I'm like, how could there be too much seasoning on a chip?
There's a lot, and it's all throughout too. I think so. Like, man.
Oh, is it because they rolled them up that maybe it's that?
Yeah.
I wonder if they do that before or after. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh
my
wow!
goodness.
Thank you.
Craig, what a guy.
Take a picture.
Really appreciate that.
Thank you for the $20.
They smell like feet.
It's gonna go. They smell like feet. Okay, let me just finish my thought. It's gonna go towards our new baby on the way.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Great job with your
Thank you so
podcast.
much. That was very kind of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, very much. Thank you, everybody, by the way, that supports us that way too.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it mean they smell like feet? The takakis or whatever they're called?
Yeah.
Takis.
Yes.
You crack a bag of those, it's like, ooh, take a whiff. It's not good.
Really? Okay. Smelling it.
You're used to my feet, so you can eat a bag.
Oh no, I still have to deal with that. But I'm just saying, I'd open it and smell it. I would be like, nope.
No, thank you. Hey, some things that smell like feet are pretty good, like Parmesan cheese, delicious.
I love that.
Oh.
Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
But it smells like feet. It's real terrible.
Yeah, it is disgusting,
But
but
it's
it
so
smells good. I mean, it tastes good. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna get into that question. What is APPW?
Oh, well, perfect. After Party Pro Wrestling. We're the Still Real After Party, so I created After Party Pro Wrestling about 3 years ago, maybe 4 at this point. It's been a while. I created that. That is my baby. But I ended up handing off the reins to my buddy Mangria. Mangria Fueled YouTube channel. Go check it out. That's where you can see all that. And he does a podcast with some other community members from the Still Real After Party. We've created a whole little community, and it's so great. It's so good. That's exactly what we wanted when we started this show, and it's gotten so crazy that we don't even. I don't know how. I don't know how we've gotten these people. But, so it's After Party Pro Wrestling. We have a fantasy wrestling show that we do in WWE 2K or the WWE games. Right now it's 2K23, and actually my first show, because I am half owner of one of the shows now, even though I used to be full owner, but in character I am half owner again. And I just booked my first show that you can see on Mangria Field's YouTube channel for season 4, episode 1.
The people, I watched the whole thing, and like the promotions that some of them did were so good.
Right? Yeah, we're
like,
a talented
wow.
bunch. So you saw Lord Jake. You saw the Chinfluence member Lord Jake, the leader.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm kind of wearing his stuff right now. I didn't do that on purpose.
It was so good. The second guy who ripped the promotion with the chocolate milk, and he was a bigger guy, he was
Jake,
really good too.
He's good. He's good. We shit on him a lot, but he's good. Everyone's good. Zanka, the guy who was in the car. Actually, there were 2 people in the car.
Yeah.
The first one, he was in black and white, I think, for his promo. That's actually who I do the podcast with. He's my coworker, and he runs one of the most popular Facebook wrestling meme pages of all time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like over a million over a million likes and on the page, and
Oh wow.
a
Good for
ton, like
him.
half a million on Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, so I globbed onto something pretty successful.
Yeah, you did. You definitely did. I was gonna say, what were you saying? You said you ripped a chocolate milk. What does that mean?
Oh no, he was drinking chocolate milk.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah, so
chugging
one of
it?
the jokes of my character is that I get random sponsorship deals. So we're kind of like a cult. My whole thing is we're kind of like a cult. So we get random sponsorship deals from random companies, and one of them's a chocolate milk company. Not
Oh,
really.
okay.
We're not actually getting paid. I just
No,
made
I
it up.
get you.
But I just crack
That's
one
cool.
in videos or promos. All
No,
the
no,
time.
I got it. That's cool.
It's a niche thing for sure, but it's mostly for us.
Yeah, no, that's fun though. That's the cool thing is you're doing it. Like if people want to tune in, that's great. But you're doing it because you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, that's why I do any of the content, whether it be Funko, food reviews. Like I just like doing it. I like doing it. I like doing the podcast. We only do it every now and then for the big shows now, but just because it got so bad during the pandemic and all that.
Oh yeah.
So we still love doing it, and we try to put out good episodes when we do them. So yeah, I mean this is like supplemental content to keep people invested while we're not doing the podcast. So it's great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I didn't know that. I absolutely didn't. Okay, I did see somebody new in the chat.
Right there.
Oh, Santi, thank you
Yeah.
for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good to see you. Okay, so favorite day of the week.
I'm gonna go with Fridays. I'm a big Friday guy. I mentioned it way earlier, like the beginning of this. I play Dungeons and Dragons with my buddies on Friday.
That's
Never
right.
something I ever thought I'd be into. Just not my thing at all, or so I thought. It turns out it is. But one of my buddies who like started like getting us involved just kind of sprung it on us randomly one night, made
no
all our
way.
characters and everything, and just kind of made us play. No, he didn't make us play. We were all like,
No,
sure,
but he's
whatever.
like, I got this. Let's do it. It's
Pretty
happening.
much. We were all
Try
like,
it
okay,
out.
whatever. We're not doing anything else. So we all
Yeah.
started, and we all loved it. So after that game was over, we made our own characters, which adds so much more to the experience, because you're more connected, obviously, to a character you made yourself. So when they die, you're a little upset. Luckily, haven't had that happen yet. I've had the first one did die. The one in that original game, Toast, he's dead. But yeah, so I'd say Fridays because it's when I get to hang out with my buddies who I used to work at GameStop with, which is pretty cool. We just randomly reconnected a couple years after we all left GameStop, and now that's who I play with.
So, oh, go ahead.
Ladies first.
Okay. I was going to say, when you say your character dies, like
Yeah.
in the game, when you guys are playing, like that's it. Like they're like, somebody casts a spell on you that's much stronger than yours or something like that, and kaput, you're gone. And you have to create a new character.
Pretty much.
Oh,
There are certain scenarios where you can come back. Some of my DMs have given you like an item that can bring you back once or something like that,
Okay.
like stuff that doesn't actually exist, but they want to put it in just so
Yeah, I got you.
you're more connected to the character or whatever. So most generally, yeah. My guy, there was really no bringing him back. He got ripped in half by a fish, so like a big monster fish. So yeah, there was really no bringing him back. He was just he was toast.
So my question is, when you were working for GameStop, were you collecting at the time, and did you get exclusives that you shouldn't be getting when you're working there? I'm just curious.
Lightly. I was only collecting like very lightly at the time.
Okay.
My boss sometimes would tell me when we got chases in.
Okay.
Sometimes I wanted them, sometimes I didn't. But I wouldn't just buy everything. If I wanted it, great. If not, whatever, I'll be like, hey, someone else can buy it.
Okay.
No, I guess technically no, but I have done it. Like, I mean, I feel like in any retail space, you're gonna do it. Like, just inherently, it's there, and you're like, okay. I mostly did it with collector's editions of video games, to be honest.
Okay.
I would put those aside more often than anything.
But you can do that.
I don't know. It's the perk of the job.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was going to say. A lot of the guys say that when they work at GameStop. If they see something, they are allowed to. That's one of the perks of the job. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Is it right? No. Technically, no. But
you
yeah,
work there.
sometimes I'm there. They're not. So yeah, give me.
Yeah. I mean, Okay, so I just had one more follow-up question about Dungeons and Dragons. So you're basically there's a rule set that you have to follow, but sometimes people put other rules in too. With it?
Yeah. I mean, there's books. I mean, there's books that tell you the rules.
Okay.
But as a DM, which is basically like God, you're the dungeon master. You do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You're the one running the game. If you want to throw some bullshit in there, be my like you can. There's no one telling you can't. It's your game.
Right.
So we've had that plenty. I mean, we've had some things that were disputed. We've had some things that were added that shouldn't have been probably, but I've gotten weapons that we shouldn't have had that were way too overpowered. So it's up to the DM's discretion. It's their game. We're just living in it.
Okay.
We're dying in it.
Or dying in it. Okay. So there's a lot of creativity and imagination that goes into this game.
A ton. I mean, you have to role play your character. You are not playing as yourself in this scenario. You are playing as the character, and you are expected to be that character.
Right.
That's cool. I kind of like it. The only thing I knew about is that it's a long game. Like it can go on from. Like, if you start a game on Friday night, is it possible that you'll have to pick it up the next Friday because you didn't finish?
We've never finished a game.
Oh, okay.
We have two going right now, and we haven't finished either one.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's
the
cool.
Story, at least. I mean,
the storyline.
The story is only over until the DM. Like, it only goes till the DM says it's over. They have stuff written out. Like, they have stories written out. They have direction. I mean. They've created these worlds, they've created these stories, and it's whenever it's over, we'll figure it out, I guess. But who even knows when it's going to be over?
Just want to say hi to Ryan,
hey,
Milky.
What up,
And
Ryan?
then Soul Buzz Pops has a question. Have you ever dressed up as your character?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a great question. Not yet.
Not yet. It might be coming.
So it's coming.
It's coming, okay.
I play one of my characters is a direct ripoff of the King of Candyland from Candyland, the game, like the board game. Direct ripoff, looks just like him. I have a King Candy costume ready to go for Halloween. So after that, no one knows about it in my Dungeons and Dragons group. They don't know about it, and they're not going to be watching this, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So they don't know about it, but once it's coming. Once Halloween rolls around, I can openly wear that all the time, and I'm.
That's gonna be cool.
At least the crown. At least the crown.
Yeah, I got you. That's very cool. I love that.
All right.
Okay, if one Pokemon were to come to life and be your pet, which one would you choose?
Man, that's tough. There's so many. I feel like should I go practical? Should I go cute? Like I don't. Jigglypuff would be pretty dope. I can't sleep. So, like, if I could get Jigglypuff to sing me to sleep every night, that'd be pretty cool. Even if she's, like, drawn on my face or whatever. I think it'd be worth it to just get some damn good sleep for once.
Yeah.
Really?
So, I think I might go Jigglypuff. I've always been a fan, and I need that sleep.
Okay. No, that's a good way of thinking about it.
So, that's practical and cute.
Right?
I know, and you'd be able to cuddle.
Yeah.
Cuddle in with her.
Little balloon animal.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, least favorite holiday.
The ones I don't get off work. I don't really have a least favorite holiday. I'm not as big on Halloween anymore as I used to be, just because as a kid it's got some magic to it. Whereas like as an adult, you're just going to parties or whatever. Or I don't know. I still like dressing up or whatever, but it's like it just doesn't have the same magic, I guess. I'm not like a super big drinker or anything, so St. Patrick's Day, who cares? Or Cinco de Mayo. I'm also, I mean, who cares? Like, they're just drinking holidays. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm also not Irish or Mexican, so I don't. I'm a little Irish, not a lot, clearly by this complexion. But like, I don't know. I don't dislike any holidays unless I don't get them off work, I guess.
Okay, that's a good answer. I like that. If you could be anything in the world, no limitations, what would you choose?
Anything in the world.
Like job description, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say houseplant.
Okay, yeah, let's go with that first. You'd be a houseplant. Why?
Oh, why not? I mean, I feel like just lazing around all day, hanging out, just kind of observing your surroundings. I'd probably be more of an outdoor plant. That might be more fun. You can kind of see some animals and stuff. I don't know. That was kind of a joke. But, I got a reason for it, I guess. What would I be for a job?
Yeah. Any job you want in the world. Don't worry about education or anything like that.
I guess full-time creator would be cool. I mean,
get paid
I don't have... Huh?
To get paid like really well?
Yeah. I mean, like if like money wasn't like a thing and it was just like you were definitely guaranteed the money. If I could just do this, like if I could pump out content all day, that'd be great. I would love to do that. And if I had the money to keep doing it, cool. Yeah. But I also don't have that kind of aspiration. I'm sure if I could do it, if I really put my head to it, I probably could do it at some point. But it's really hard to make money on YouTube and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I guess that would be ideal, just because I'm kind of a lazy piece of shit. So
No, lots of people want to be very, very successful on YouTube. It's very hard. Like a lot of kids nowadays are like, I want to be a TikTok star. I want to be a YouTuber.
Which is funny because I hate them. Like I hate them. So like for me to say that is a bit odd because I hate that. I hate it. Like I hate influencers. I hate TikTokers. I hate all that. But like if I could get paid to do it, why not?
But it is very difficult to stand out above the crowd. Like so many people are in this space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, even more, like you said, more so than ever. During the pandemic, like when everyone started. I feel like everyone started a YouTube channel. And which is fine. I'm fine with anybody starting doing what they want to do. But there's just so many. Like I see these collectors who didn't come into even the hobby until like last year, and I'm like, that's so crazy to me. Like that's so crazy to me. I couldn't imagine getting into it now. Getting into it now must be the worst, and honestly, because there's so much old stuff you can just not touch unless you have a bunch of money, and I feel like it's just so difficult. And everything's so overproduced now. It's not fun. It's way less fun than it used to be, which sucks.
I agree with you. Last TV show you binge watched?
I don't know the exact last one, but I know for sure I watched the Golden Girls in its entirety, like recently.
Okay.
I'm a big Golden Girls fan. A lot of people do know that. I end all my videos with Betty White is still immortal. I used to end them all when she was alive with Betty White is immortal. Big Betty White fan, big Golden Girls fan. That is definitely one of them. And I remember also Supernatural is one of the ones I went through all.
You got a buddy here.
Are you going through it now? Because good luck, man. It is so much.
Yeah,
it's so much of it, and some of those seasons are not good.
Hey, FunkoPDX. I've watched all of it.
Okay,
D hasn't yet, so
I've seen a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
But there's pieces I'm missing, right?
Yeah.
I really do enjoy it too.
It's a great show. There were just some seasons, like it definitely there was too much of it.
I was like, I'm not going to get into this. No way, no way. And then again, he shows me so much stuff. And then I just get wrapped into it.
It sucks in for sure.
I binge watched it for 3 days straight when I didn't have work.
Yeah, I know.
It was bad.
No, and it's not just because the guys are cute in it or anything. I like the storyline. It's actually very cool.
I was going to meet Jared Padalecki last year, but I ended up not doing it. If he comes around again, I might. But I couldn't find my Sam to get signed, so I didn't do it.
Hey, Headless, that's dark.
Headless, nice to see you.
Hey, I showed off his brother earlier. Headless Ned Stark.
Those Supernatural pops are so expensive too.
Some of them are ridiculous. Yeah, like I want a baby with either one. I don't even care. Right? I just want the car, and I can't. I just can't get it.
Right.
You don't have that.
I only have 3.
Yeah. But you were really pushing for those. You were having a bit of a tough time, right? For a couple of those to get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only signed one I have right now is Mark Shepard. That kid, Crowley.
Yeah.
Crowley. Okay.
But I would love more.
That's the hot topic one I have.
Yeah. No, I know that when he said Crowley, I'm like, I think that's the one you got.
If I could get a Jensen somehow, that'd be great. I just haven't. I've never seen him signed. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so favorite Schitt's Creek character.
David,
why?
David's the best. He just why? Comedy wise, I feel like he was the best character. He always had the best one-liners. Like if you look at if you type in anything, like I'm a big GIF user, like in group chats and stuff, like the moving pictures or whatever. He's in everything. You type in anything, he's there. I'm like, oh, he's got everything. He says it all. He was the best character for sure. Definitely the funniest one.
He played that character like amazingly, but all of them are unique in their own way.
They were all
like,
great.
Moira
is hilarious.
He's just out of this world, narcissistic mom type sort of lady. Like she's just so out there. And then the daughter, Alexa.
Yep, Alexa.
She's something else too. She said some moments.
But no, they were all great. They all played their part. Obviously, Eugene Levy is a genius. He's incredible.
Yeah, and anything.
So that character reminded me of his character from American Pie as well.
Kind of, right?
So I loved it even more. It was great. But just having to deal with that family, I couldn't imagine how awful that would be. So bad. That show was great.
Yeah,
I really did enjoy it, and I didn't think I liked that show either.
Yeah, I didn't either. My parents watched it, and I would always make fun of them. I'd be like, "Why are you watching this show again?"
Yeah,
and then I watched it. And I was like, "This is incredible.
This is amazing. I love it." Yeah.
And we did the same thing.
Same thing here. Okay, we're starting to wrap it up, guys. What never fails to make you laugh?
Myself. talk about narcissism. I laugh at my own bad jokes all the time.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay.
No, I when I'm hanging out with my buddies or whatever, we just kind of go off on tangents in D&D or whatever. Like when we're playing, we just go off on tangents, and I will just say the most heinous shit you could think of just to get a laugh, and I'm usually the only one laughing. Sometimes it'll be so ridiculous that other people will start laughing too. But I'm number one dark humor man. I love that kind of stuff. Just because like I'm a little twisted. I'm a little twisted in the head. But yeah, I love that kind of stuff. It's just I will say the most ridiculous thing to you to make you laugh.
Well, that's awesome. But you got to be careful with that dark humor nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
People are just so sensitive nowadays.
Yeah, that's why I do it within this core group of people and not like on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
I could, but no. It's more of an off-the-cuff kind of deal.
All right. Our next question is biggest fear.
I hate spiders.
Spiders?
I hate them. Spiders bad. Like if I moved to Australia, I would pass away. I'd be dead. I would
handle it. Okay.
I can't do spiders. I know they're good. I know they're good for the environment. They're good to have around, but I'll kill them every time. You're dead. I'm not dealing with you. Get out of my house.
Can you imagine he wakes up in Australia with a like tarantula in his kitchen? He's like, I need something to squish it with.
I would pass away. I would simply die. I would either burn the house down or die on the spot. So it wouldn't be good. Not good either way.
So our second last question is: do you have any questions for us?
I have my trivia ones, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. When did you guys start collecting? That's what I want to know.
Before the pandemic.
And one of them.
Yeah.
Well.
Actually, no. You're not one of them because a lot of people started after. So.
Yeah.
So like 2019-ish?
2020.
When did you discover? Because I just followed suit. At first, I was like,
2020 we started collecting.
Yeah.
And because the lockdown and the pandemic, it ramped up because we're getting extra money from the government. So that a lot of our collection came from the money from the government.
That's where a lot of people came in. So what kind of lines are your favorite ones?
Mine is anime and music.
Any specific anime or just kind of all of it?
I like Inuyasha, Naruto, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, but I don't collect that.
Yeah, good call. You'd be spending up for those.
Yeah, I know. They're expensive.
Oh, they're expensive? But I've seen there's so many of them.
There's some cheap ones, but there's a lot of expensive ones.
So you'd be like, and he's a finisher.
I like to complete certain sets.
I try to, but I've kind of given up that dream for some things. Like Game of Thrones, no way. There's so many. And I got in like just too late. Like I have a lot of the older ones, but I got in like just too late for like obviously Headless Ned was ridiculous. There's an HMV exclusive, kind of like the one I was talking about earlier. That's ridiculous. Like there's just some stuff I did just pick one up that I didn't have from $7 pop a couple weeks ago. Finally, I mean, it's just one of the dragons. I mean, it's simple, but it was like $70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people
I
say
got you.
that franchise is dead. People are still loving that stuff. And the NFTs, like I was talking about, those two grails, the Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, are two of the most expensive grails you can buy on the market. It's ridiculous.
Right.
They ain't dead.
You gotta save up if you really want it. Absolutely.
I have them both.
Sweetie.
So, oh wait, no, you didn't say which one's your favorite ones, did you?
I don't have any favorite lines. I love them all. No.
Oh.
Well,
Soon
okay.
to be the
Sure.
NFT My Little Ponies.
Yeah, I love those. I love those. But I've had Sailor Moon part of my collection.
Isn't your favorite line Aristocrats?
Oh well, that would be like Disney then.
Yeah.
Okay, Disney's my favorite. I'll
Right.
go
Line,
there.
yeah, that counts.
It's really hard though because I love I have so many different lines of I have a Marvel line too,
Yep.
and it's
Yeah,
hard
I'm the same
to
way. I have everything. I have a little of everything. I still have some Marvel. I did purge a lot of my Marvel, or tried to at least. I have a lot of it for sale. A lot of my Marvel. I have everything. I mean, my favorite thing right now is the autographs. Those have become number one for me, just because they're unique, they're different. A lot of people are collecting them now, but when I started, it was a little less popular, I guess. Those are just number one for me for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we just got into autographs. I have an anime
slippery
one,
slope.
and she has a Disney one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good luck. It's fun, but it's expensive sometimes.
I
Yeah,
like
I
the
know.
experience better though. When I met Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, if you're meeting them, it's so much better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of my autographs are from I just bought them.
One of them.
But
Yeah.
I've gotten 3 signed in person now, and that was a completely different experience.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Like she got to talk.
200 now.
She got to talk to Belle for like half an hour because nobody was in her line, and it was great.
It felt like a long time, and she wasn't like, here you go.
That's
She
the
was
best.
like, oh yeah, and she was like sitting there like chit chatting like we were friends or something. It was really nice.
Yeah, like Danny Torrance or Danny Lloyd. I mean, he didn't have a super big line, so when I got up there, we chatted for a little bit, and
Yeah.
what was it like to play that character? I just want to pick his brain a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's what I
Imagine
did
having
too.
to play that character as a child. That would be horrifying.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
So our last and final question is: do you have anything up and coming that you want to promote on this channel?
I mean, I have content coming out. I'll just talk about that, I guess. It's nothing crazy, but I think Sunday, so tomorrow, is another food review for Blackpink Oreos from Vietnam. Blackpink is a K-pop group, I believe. Some kind of group.
Okay. That makes sense.
And it's like a strawberry cream Oreo.
Yum.
And then
That sounds
to
good.
keep with the pink theme, I'm doing the Hot Pink Dead Zone Collectibles Mystery Box
Oh, nice.
on Wednesday. So other than that, who knows what's coming next Sunday? I have no idea. I just I have a few. I don't know which one I'm going to upload.
Hold on, and I got a follow-up question about hot pinks, whatever. I've seen this on Instagram and YouTube a bit. There's some girl who had some sort of pink sauce. Did you ever see anything or hear about that?
I've heard of it, and I know you can buy it, but I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it, but I know.
I'm not on TikTok or anything. I'm an old man. I just watch reels on Instagram that are 3 weeks old.
I saw this on YouTube mostly, actually, but I've seen it more than not, and people are saying, "Oh, it's so bad for you," or "Oh, she's doing this," or "She's doing whatever it was." And I just was curious if other people knew what it was.
I'm familiar with it just by being on the internet. I've seen it. I don't know anything about it, honestly. But it's crazy what kind of things take off now. I don't know. I don't even know how the internet works anymore. It's crazy.
I got you.
Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you, everybody in the chat.
Oh, this was a good time. This was fun.
I'm glad you guys had a good time. I had a great time. Good shit. Sorry, jeez.
Oh, okay. I don't know. That's fine. Just want to say thank you guys to the chat. Thank you for participating with us today. It's always good to see everybody in the chat. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. Everybody, all those mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. If you're going to go see your mom, if you are a mom.
Yep.
So happy Mother's Day to all you guys out there. And hope you have a lovely week ahead. And next weekend,
we have
no, we're not going to say
Mr.
TechBot.
Mr. TechBot, our last podcast before our break.
Our June break, guys.
Our June break. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take a June break. Jeez.
and I also want to thank the 3 super chatters in
that was
the
cool.
chat. You guys are awesome. Thank you for those donations. That'll
Thank
be
you
going
so
to the babies closed.
Or whatever.
Whatever, yeah, we need.
Thank you for the support. I truly mean that. That is very helpful.
This has been another podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in, and peace out.
See you later.
Bye, everybody.